randomly came across this information. You can see on the top the document that I'm reading from. You can see on the top left is when the meeting was held in New York. And I mean, anybody who's looked into it knows pasteurization is bad, but of course, it's presented to us as if it's, helpful or good or, protecting us or whatever, but it isn't. It's actually making us uh, not get the nutrients that we need. So it's interesting that they actually admitted here, and this is from 2007, and it says sterilization or heat treatment be used following preparation as sterile. So they wanted to prevent the use of it, as sterilization well, no, it does, destroys nutrients. The American Dietetic Association, in its guidelines for preparation of formula and breast milk and healthcare facilities, endorses the use of sterile water, hand antisepsis techniques, sanitation of equipment and utensil, and aseptic, clean or no touch technique. They recommend when powdered infant formula is used that only chilled commercially sterile ingredient water is used in the preparation, mixing and dilution. Thermal heating, right, or pasteurization is not recommended as a routine method for preparation of infant formula. But why would it be okay to do it for milk? So anyway, it says the most recent 2004 guidelines of the American Dietetic Association, the ADA, for institutional infant feeding preparation do not recommend terminal heating, pasteurization, in all cases. It says terminal heating, pasteurization, is not recommended as a routine method for preparation of formulas for infants in healthcare facilities because of potential alteration of the nutritive and physical characteristic of the prepared formula. Terminal heating is a method of heat processing formula used to kill vegetative forms of microorganisms where the formula is heated to a temperature of 180 degrees Fahrenheit and then rapidly cooled to a safe temperature. Um, some formulas for infants, such as those containing free amino acids or small peptides, will be nutritionally compromised by terminal heating. Well, yeah, that goes for everything, even what adults eat. If it's not good for children, why would it be good for adults? Right? I mean, it says unless oxygen is eliminated from the headspace of the bottles, the degradation of vitamin C will slowly continue, even though the formula is refrigerated, right? So after pasteurization, I guess the product continues to deteriorate, is what they're saying there. Other potential problems include changes in the physical elegance of the product and other nutrient degradation. Some healthcare facilities have used autoclaves for terminal heating of infant formulas. Uh, this method frequently exposes the product to excessive heat, which may result in the caramelization of sugars, physical changes, chemical changes, and nutrient loss. That's the key right there. Manufacturers of formulas for infants recommend that autoclaves not be used to prepare formula in healthcare facilities. So, yeah, it's interesting. And I believe that this guideline was overturned and therefore they didn't have to pasteurize the product, right? Which is good because that means that the infants actually got wholesome, nutrient dense food. But yet they pasteurize just about everything else that we use, which means they're taking away all the nutrients that we actually need to be healthy. So pasteurization is a bad thing, as it shows right here. In fact, you would think logically, right? If anybody's most at risk for getting some kind of bacterial infection or whatever they claim that the pasteurization does, you would think it's an infant. But yet infants are basically, as saying right here, getting raw milk, right? If the product is a milk-based product, they're not pasteurizing. But yet, when we're fully formed as adults, they're telling us that milk is dangerous, raw milk is dangerous, it has to be pasteurized. I mean, that's completely retarded. So, obviously, for what, about 6,000 years, people drank raw milk and they lived perfectly fine and they were healthy. And only over the last, 50 years or so, have they really terrified everybody into thinking that, they actually need to destroy the food that we're going to eat. Completely retarded. And then, anyway, on the left there, they talked about the vegetative forms of microorganisms. And it says there that vegetative microorganisms are crucial for the survival, growth, and reproduction of bacteria. And the bacteria, like in the gut, right, as you eat stuff, right, as you eat all this healthy raw milk and whatnot, it improves the bacteria in your gut, which helps with digestion, immune function, and other bodily functions. Maintaining a healthy gut microbiome is essential for overall health. But they're taking that away from us by pasteurizing all our food. So